Welcome, friends. It's great to have you here. We're so excited.
This is going to be such a fun video.
Yes. So, a little long, but it's worth it.
Worth the whole thing.
Yes. Check out the chapters. Stick around. All right, so we said it's an exciting video. Why is it exciting?
Oh my goodness. So, 5 days, 5 stays, 5 different hotels, 4 different parks,
Waffles.
4 different guests,
Well,
2 parties, and a partridge in a pear tree.
we did go during the holidays and did a lot of activity.
Yes, we
it was
packed
fun.
it in. And did we do it on purpose? No.
Yes.
Not quite.
Sort of.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You know, with DVC, especially right now, it's really hard to book.
It
it's
is.
really hard to get the places you want to go to for the amount of nights you want to go to.
Particularly if it's last minute.
Well, it wasn't really last minute. This was like we
within
did
a month.
about 60 days.
No.
Anyway,
well, yeah.
anyway, it was apparently too close because we couldn't get multiple nights at one location.
We did get some where we could get 2 nights. I think one we could get 3 nights, but we couldn't get all 5 nights. And so we thought,
let's lean into
let's lean in. Let's
let's do it because
let's just go all out.
We have tried doing, the multiple stays at resorts, and it works.
Yeah.
And so we thought, let's try it all. And we were going with a guest that had never been to Disney World.
Yeah.
And so we wanted them to see all the parks
really cool.
and experience everything.
Yeah.
So by showing them all the resorts, they really got the big tour.
Yeah.
And so that was fantastic.
And we got to do some resorts we've never done as well.
That's right.
Bucket list.
The bucket list
Bucket
ones.
list. So
that we
stick
were
around
like-
to the end because as the week goes on, they get
better and
better.
better. Yes.
And so, you look at an hour-long video and you're like, I don't think so. No, you're going to want to see. Stick all the way through.
Okay, so here's the thing. Right now, you need to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit the notification bells because we have some fun videos that are coming up and that kind of include some of the things that we've been doing on this trip. Anyway,
So thank you for being here. Let's get right into our first resort.
Yes.
This is the one-room Boulder Creek. This opens up into the living room. Welcome home, Banks Party. We are staying here. Seems like a classic DVC layout. Our daughter came from California and brought us our favorite C's candies. Yay! But this is a bed that folds down. Oh, look at that. Mickey and Pluto camping. How cool is that? The initial impression of walking in here, it's wonderful. It feels very solid, good design. I expected a pull-down bed here. But there isn't the second bed in this living room, so that's fascinating. Okay. This is the lock-off if it was a second room. Right, on the side of the bed, it's got the plugs and USB, as well as a light. That lights up nicely. That little horn is Diane's scooter. And that's very attractive. There's more plugs and USBs on this side of the bed. So that's good. It's a little dark. We have the balcony here, looking onto the wooded area. That's beautiful. Be nice to see in the morning what it looks like. Okay, just like all DVC rooms that are the 1 and 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms, they've got a full kitchen. There is a dishwasher, and of course the stove, a little refrigerator and freezer. That actually seems a little, let me back up so you see it. That refrigerator seems a little smaller than normal, but it's fine. Because we're doing the split stay, especially a different resort every night for 5 nights, we're not going to be doing a whole lot of cooking and settling in each resort, as you can imagine. But I will be making coffee in the morning. And so that's nice that they supply Keurig and drip. So that's good. That's newer in recent years. There is the washer and dryer in the closet right off the kitchen and the bathroom. Here's the big shower. This is the classic DVC layout now. So there's the commode and the shower for the 1 bedroom. Then they've got, for the master bedroom, they've got the closet and a sink and a tub, a deep tub. Oh, look at that beautiful art. I love that. Beautiful. Closet is big enough Diane could store a scooter in there and charge, so that's wonderful. Hello.
You know what? I think instead of advertising these as 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, they should advertise them as 1 bathroom, 2 bathroom, 3 bathroom.
Yes.
Because 1 bathroom with 3 girls,
yeah.
I mean, you'll take a long time anyway doing your hair.
But the next nights, we're staying at 2 bedrooms and 2 baths.
Or maybe 3 baths.
One of the nights, we're at a 3 bedroom. I don't know how many baths. We're staying, you'll have to keep watching to see our bucket list item at the end of the week. We are staying at...
Our stays get better and better. 5 days, 5 stays.
Yes. And the last one, you just keep watching because it's going to be our bucket list place that we've always wanted to stay. This just feels themed so beautifully. The woodsy cabin. Look at that. Beautiful art. Generous size drawers there on the side tables with USBs and plugs right there by the bedside, which is so important. They're all over. And of course, now everybody wants USBs everywhere, but it isn't even just the USBs. So you've seen us, if you've got medical devices, having electrical plugs on both sides of the beds is important. So that's great to see that that's the case here. There we go. This is a fascinating design thing. We've got the carpet, we've got the tile, and then we have the wood-looking floor. 3 different floor varieties in that short space. Whenever you watch any of the design shows, they say don't do that. So that's kind of wild that they did that here. But carpet in the bedroom is always very nice. Love the color palette, the blues and the greens and the mustards. It's very attractive. Day 2, we're staying at Riviera Resort. This is the back side. We'll give you a room tour in a little while. All right, here is the 2-bedroom at the Riviera. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful way to enter the room. It's so beautiful. On camera, it looks a little more blue light than it really is, but the kitchen is to the side, refrigerator across the walkway, beautiful table in the living room. This room sleeps a lot because that is a bed that pops down and that's a bed that pops down. But there is also, which by the way, welcome home, Banks Party. Here is the primary bedroom with a single king and its own balcony. And we have the preferred view looking out over all the grounds. That's incredible. Primary bedroom has its own closet that lights up when you open the door. This is beautiful. Of course, plugs next to the beds, which is important, as you know, to us. Beautiful bathroom. Oh, look at that tub. That looks great. The shower and the commode room. This bathroom is right off the main lobby. And so we're back to the kitchen. Over here is the second bedroom. Let's see, this is just an entry hall closet. This bedroom has a beautiful entry hall and comes down into a commode room and a bathtub shower combo. Second bedroom has the commode room with a shower, as well as then the sink room has a bathtub with a shower. And then of course the primary has a shower. So there are 3 showers, 3 bathing places, but the 2-bedroom room sleeps up to 9. So that's convenient, very convenient. And 2 queen beds. So it's a beautiful setup. Look at this, all the plugs and electrical next to the beds. So this is beautiful. Again, with its own balcony as well. Look at that view. I've not seen this before. This is really cool. Having these drawers at the foot of the bed as well as a dresser. If you're here with the big family for multiple days, that's just very convenient. Beautiful room. Love the lighting. Very elegant. I love the Riviera Resort. It's just got a nice, elegant feel to it. Lovely. Here's the closet right off the entrance with the ironing board and vacuum. And the washer and dryer is right off the main lobby as well. So here's the bed that pulls down under the TV. That's fun with Mickey laying on the Riviera. And then of course, this bed pulls down as well. That's beautiful. And inside, next to the bed, are plugs and all the like that you need. It's a very beautiful resort. Here's our balcony. Yeah, I wouldn't mind staying here for multiple days. This is gorgeous. All right, each resort has slightly different amenities. They all have the kitchen filled with all the dishes and the dishwasher and all of that. But you can see this is one of the older style coffee pots without the Keurig on the side. And in here, they store all of the things for that. So a little bit of difference. This place also has, as you remember, I highlighted the smaller refrigerator in the Boulder Ridge rather. This one's more of a full size. So slight differences, but they all are very functional. The Riviera, being a newer resort, I think leans into a lot of the storage options, just knowing that families, particularly in these larger rooms, are probably bigger families piling them in. And so to have that is very convenient. It's just a very functional setup. All right, so 5 days, 5 stays, split stay every single day, moving to a different resort. It was a little bit of challenge this first morning getting into that rhythm, but we left the hotel knowing that we had a late night party tonight. We didn't need to be in the parks until closer to 6 o'clock. So we left Boulder Ridge early in the morning. Well, we left at like 10 o'clock, I think, to come over here to the Riviera because their pool and their food is something that's very special and we love, and it's just a nice environment. And so we came here to this pool, already dressed in our bathing suits, knowing that our room wouldn't be ready, and we stored our luggage in Bell Services. You can have, if you do a split stay, you can have your resort, the Bell Services, transfer your luggage, check it in Bell Services at the resort in the morning, go to the parks. They will move it to your next resort for you so that when you arrive in the late afternoon or evening, depending on how long you're in the park, and you could have it then brought to your room. This day we didn't do that because we have our vehicle and we just brought it over ourselves, and that made sense. It saved us a little bit of money. Actually, it didn't save us any money because we still got here and had to store it in Bell Services, and so we had to pay, for the tips for that, which of course is the right thing to do. So we spent all day at the pool and had a great lunch at the quick service here at the Riviera. Now tomorrow we also are not going into the parks during the morning, and our next hotel, well, that's a surprise, you'll just have to wait till you have the tour, but our next hotel we will probably not go to early because we'll probably enjoy this hotel as long as we can. Since we figured we're doing the 5 days, 5 stays, that we would do some bucket list locations. And so the final night, oh, actually, and the night before the final night is also a bucket list property. So we're looking forward to it. So try guessing already as you're watching. See if you can figure it out. Then when you get to the end, you'll leave us in the comments if you guessed right or not so right. In any case, Bell Services on some of the days, tonight we're doing the Jollywood holiday party. And tomorrow night at Magic Kingdom, we're doing the Very Merry Christmas Party. Then Wednesday, we're going to do Epcot all day. And then Thursday, we're doing Animal Kingdom. And it is closed earlier in the evening, late afternoon, which allows us to enjoy our bucket list hotel a little bit more. And so that'll be nice. And we will have Bell Services transfer our luggage those days so that our luggage isn't sitting in our car all day while we're in the parking lots. That seems to be the plan. We'll tell you how it works as we get along. So along the way, thank you for joining us, and would you go ahead and like and subscribe already? And again, stick around to the end to see the resorts that we're going to. Of course, one of the most beautiful parts about this resort are these incredible mosaics. I just love this resort. Where are we staying for day 3? Day 3, stay 3 is back at Saratoga Springs, which of course we've done a lot and you've seen our room tours, but our room tours are usually just the 1 bedroom. Because we have 2 other guests with us, we chose to get the 2 bedroom. And this is not as grand and elegant as the Riviera. That was just beautiful. But Saratoga Springs is an amazing resort and has all the amenities. and is close to Disney Springs. If you come out here, we have in the College Park section, there is Disney Springs. It's hard to focus. There we go. Disney Springs is across that walkway. You take that path along the water, and there's a bridge, and so that's very convenient. Of course, like so many of the rooms now, they've got the bed that pulls down. And look at that. That's a beautiful art that comes down there. Lots of USB and electrical outlets by the beds. Under the TV, welcome home, Banks Party. Under the TV is another bed. So again, this could sleep up to 9 easily. Full-size fridge in the refrigerator. You could pack them in if you've got little kids, multiples in a bed. Full-size refrigerator, freezer, stove. This kitchen's a little more cramped than some of the others, but it's perfectly fine, particularly if you're not using it much during your trip. So, has laundry right off the front. This is a similar floor plan to a lot of them. They use this in a lot of the resorts. The shower and sink separate from the tub. And then there's a closet. Off here is the commode space in there. The way that this is all locked off into sections, you know, people could get ready without being in their private space. Hello, Di. Oh. We've done Disney Springs. We're getting ready to go to a party tonight. The Very Merry Christmas Party.
Okay, these people are driving me crazy. They're just like, so, go, 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 go.
What people? Oh, our guests?
Yeah. No, you.
And, well, your husband, yes.
Yeah.
There you go. We love that. So this is, of course, the primary suite, and they've got multiple plugs in the lamp rather than in the furniture itself or on the wall.
In the furniture as well.
And in this furniture, yes, they've got plugs and USBs. So it's all very, very convenient. Lots of room to put luggage under the bed, but also all these closets.
There's even enough room to park my scooter.
There's enough room to park a scooter. Unlike our cruise rooms. Yes, when you've got the 1 or 2 bedroom suites, you have room for all the things. It's a much more luxurious method of staying in a hotel. So, all right, here's the second bedroom, and this second bedroom is not a lock-off. So this is always a 2-bedroom suite, and in here is a utility closet, storage, some racks, yet another closet to the left with extra pillows and blankets, and then an open sink area. That's interesting. An open sink area in the bathroom with all the amenities, and then a tub, shower, commode room, and then of course the double queen setup. And again, you could put 4 kids in here, you know, and be perfectly fine. All the furniture again has all the electrical and USBs. This is attractive. Look at that, that's nice. Not having been in the 2-bedroom, the decor for the bedding is different. It's new to me as well. All right, there's that, the lamp in the middle. So, large rooms, well appointed, very spacious and clean. Hope you enjoy the Saratoga Springs. We love this. This is one of the resorts we own. And we've owned it for over 20 years now. And love staying here. So this is a good, solid resort to stay at. Diane wanted me to mention to you that one of the pluses of Saratoga is the rooms have ceiling fans. I don't know about all the resorts, but the 2 we've been at prior to today did not. We like a lot of air movement, and so the ceiling fans are great to us. So if that's something you're interested in, just keep that in mind. The grounds at Saratoga are just very lovely. They're sprawling. They're just like giant condo buildings, and then there are pools in each group. They're like little neighborhoods. So this is the College Park, for lack of a better word, neighborhood section, whatever. And College Park is the one we prefer because we like to have access to Disney Springs more easily, just to walk over there. Everybody has different preferences. If you want to be more towards their little downtown area, then this is not the closest section. So look on the map if you do book a room here to see what's your higher value. The little downtown area has the main pool and bar and quick service and all of that. We are back at the Wilderness Lodge because they have multiple DVC properties. We told you as the week went on, we were getting better. We are staying at the Copper Creek Cabins. Sometimes it seems they're called Cascade Cabins. Maybe that depends on which side of the geyser they are. But way out on the water are the cabins, and we're excited to show you these. Okay, this is gorgeous. Of course, it is dusk. But straight across this pond is our cabin, 8010. That whole cabin, as we get closer, is ours, and it's amazing looking. We just figured we had the 5 nights, 5 stays. We had to mix up our points and use them differently, so we thought, let's try a bucket list item. This one is truly one of those. This beautiful path. I've come around the other side of the pond. I'm in the heart of Florida, but I really do feel like I'm in the Sierra Nevada mountains. This is wild with all the pine trees, lush greenery. All right, here we go. Look at this exterior. Wow. Very cool. Okay, welcome home. Here we are at the Copper Creek Cabin. This is a 2-bedroom, but it is an amazing 2-bedroom. Just going straight down the hall. Let's go into the main living area. Look at this beautiful fireplace. It's double-sided. There is some deck space outside where you can also view it. Welcome home, Banks Party. High vaulted ceilings with a timber frame look. Large square dining room table. Kitchen island with a very fancy looking refrigerator. Look at that. Some pantry. Oh, wow. Pantry space. So if you're gonna stay here for a while and you outfit this with a lot of groceries, your family could be very happy. Look at that beautiful refrigerator. The lights glow up gently. Oh, an ice tray, freezer tray, and then the deep freezer. Of course, the wash machine, the newer coffee pot system with the Keurig, the sink, and the stove, microwave, and of course, all the cabinets have all the various things you would need. And in the island, there is other dishes and benches on 2 benches on each end. And then of course this giant square dining room table with a very impressive lighting fixture hanging over it. Okay, you look at that art. Don't you just want to go up and slide the pieces around? That's what I want to do. I'm sure that's what they're referencing. If you come out onto the water, you have a screened porch. with music playing. There is a spa that overlooks, it's kind of dark, so you can't see very well. Let's see if it will automatically, yeah, there's water out there. That's where the water taxis go by. But the screened porch is amazing. I'll try to get some video of it in the daylight in the morning tomorrow. Just gorgeous. A picnic table out here as well. You come around the other side, and here's the other side of the fireplace with some rockers. Diane's already been enjoying this. It looks amazing, and it has a private entrance onto the primary bedroom as well. I'm not sure we have the doors open. No, we didn't have it open. So we will go back around. Okay, we're coming back in. Look at this light fixture just over this chair. Don't you want to just curl up and read a book? Let's see here. Oh, the shades. Look at that. With the press of the button, the shades go down. Press of a button, they go back up. Okay, that's cool. Well, you are on the water and people could see, so, and you may not always want it bright. That's amazing. Let's get the upper shades. They pull up, I think. Yeah, there's that little lamp on the chair. This is cozy. This couch is a pull-out bed as well. So if you did have a large family group with you, there are places for everybody to sleep. Amazing. Just amazing. Okay, on the hallway, these two doors are locked. They're some sort of utility closets that only DVC has access to. That's fine. This entrance has this giant log live edge reception table there with the beautiful art of the wood slabs. Incredible. All right, this side is the primary bedroom with full-size king. And again, that entrance over there out to the screened porch. Another TV welcoming us home with a full desk and dresser set up and USBs in there. Oh, there we go. A little bit more light. And a desk lamp. Let's turn. There you go. All right, now that it's lit up, you can see it a little better. That looks like Washington State and Oregon and Canada. It's the Northwest. That's beautiful. The side table with the electric plugs and USB built right into the wall there. And we saw the same style at Boulder Ridge. You just pull those out and they light up. Push them back in and they go off automatically. The bedside lighting's nice. Again, shades that will go down. Gorgeous room. All right, here is the primary bath. And there is just an immediate, oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. There is a television in the mirror. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You gotta like that. Makeup light. It seems you have to be standing to use that though. I guess a lot of people just stand to do their makeup, but Diane always pulls a chair into the bathroom. She likes to sit. The vanity is gorgeous. Oh, they even have a scale in there. Who uses a scale on vacation, folks? Let me know in the comments if you like that or not. All right, here's the tub. It is a bubble tub. There are jets there on the bottom. I believe this is the self-cleaning style that they've moved to, with a handheld spray nozzle to wash yourself off. Look at that gorgeous stone on the back wall there. And then here is the shower. That's massive. The pebble floor, the bench, the stone looking side. I suppose it's tile, but nonetheless it's made to look like stone. It's gorgeous. It's very spa-like with the niche back there. And the hand sprayer, as well as the rain shower head, and of course all the H2O products on the wall. Very nice. All right. Here off to the side is the commode room. It's a toilet, but the light's not too bright, so in the middle of the night, you're not going to be blinded. Everything's a little warmer glow, not as bright. The Riviera is a very bright hotel. This has got a warmer woodsy glow. Of course, a giant barn door to close that's mirror. Hello, good to see you. This is an amazing room. An amazing room indeed. Across the hall is the second bedroom. Right off the front entrance on the right side, at least the configuration of this room. It has a queen size bed with the side tables and lamps, also with the plugs and the USB built in, and of course, this reading light. That's very nice. And shades that will come down with a nice sitting bench, window bench. That's nice with storage underneath it. Everything's set up to just want to cozy up on a snowy winter's night. But we're in Florida, so there's not going to be the snowy winter's night. And of course, then we also have a pull-out bed. With Chip and Dale dreaming away. That's nice. And again, welcome home, Banks Party. USBs built right into this cabinet as well. Let's give you with the main light on. I was showing it to you a little more relaxed lighting, but this is nicer for those that want to see a little bit brighter room. Over here, we have a closet. Very generous closet with some drawers built into it. And that's nice. Okay. And then here is the shared bath for everybody. On this side, we have a very deep closet. Utilities are in there, cleaning utensils, laundry baskets, iron. Because right next to it is the washer and dryer. The toilet room, the commode room with sink. Well, that's a very cool mirror. Look at that. The tile underneath there is very attractive with this shelf type frame. That's nice. Oh, that's a cute little bear. Okay. This is a pocket door for this part of the bathroom. So that's nice. With the vanity, with lots of towels, all the amenities there. Some more storage, more towels. Of course, with the Northwestern native art, Inuit, I think it is. Extra towels there for the shower. Lots of hooks. You're seeing in a lot of hotels, they do not always have hooks in the bathrooms. So I'm glad to see that here. That's great. Oh, beautiful shower again. Same setup there. If you do need to hang dry items, there's a cord for that, as well as there is a shower head, a rain head rather. And that's Gorgeous. I'm getting the sense that daylight comes through those. That'll be nice to see, to have some natural light in here as well. Heavy glass doors, beautiful. Just feels total quality. This is a beautiful property. I wish we were able to stay here multiple days and not do a park a day or so while staying here. This would be a real pleasure to stay here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this room tour. And of course, I'll show you some daylight footage as well. And as I have been doing, I also have the points on the bottom of the screen. So for each of the rooms. And so you'll get an understanding of how many points you would need to stay here for a night. On the amenity tray at this resort, of course, you're paying a lot more points, and so therefore you get a few more amenities. There's some items that you don't normally see. The basic body lotion, body washes and conditioner and shampoo in the shower are normal. But here you have a dental kit, which is a premium toothbrush and toothpaste, as well as a little bottle of mouthwash, and then a shaving kit, which includes hydrating shaving cream and a pivoting head razor for a quick, smooth shave. There you go. Should never go too quick. And a vanity kit, which contains a collection of beauty essentials that will ensure you look your absolute best before walking out the door, including cotton pads, cotton swabs, and a nail file. That seems very convenient, and there's 2 of those. And then, of course, the standard little bar of soap, but it's already been removed from its... Oh, I think Diane got here a little earlier, and she removed it from its wrapper. All right, this incredible chair is also a pull-out bed. Look at that. It's a beautiful morning here. Look at this. This is our view. Of course, there's a soundtrack playing out here on the patio, on the screen porch. I don't know if anybody else was bothered by the water taxis and the little horns. I wasn't. I did hear them while we were enjoying a little bit later in the evening, but once I went to bed, I never noticed. Some people review that they do, but I sleep deeply and probably abnormally deep, so we won't use me as a test case. Here is a view with sunshine. It's gorgeous out here. I love this. So far, this is my favorite place. I know that our next one's gonna be amazing, but I already have an idea what that view is, and this is my jam, personally. So, this, if we could afford to stay at this place often, we would. But, you know, not everybody can. So, a one-night bucket list option, we love this. All right, Disney magic in the making. We walked into this resort yesterday. There was no tree or Christmas decorations, and now here it is. In the middle of the night, somehow they brought that in. Amazing. Disney is amazing. And now they're setting up their gingerbread pastry treat area. They don't get a gingerbread house, though, at this resort. Look at that over the mantle. Gorgeous. probably already guessed with the sign of the Polynesian Resort. There she goes. We have never stayed at the Disney's Polynesian. It is all decked out for Christmas in here with the Polynesian style, the Hawaiian style ornaments. We actually have some like that from our Aulani times. Beautiful. Mele Kalikimaka. Here is the final room we're staying at. One of the Disney Polynesian bungalows out over the water in the area they call Bora Bora. There's the resort back over there. We're out on the water with the view of Magic Kingdom and the fireworks. Let's see, you can see Space Mountain right there. The castle, there's the Contemporary across the water. All right, first impressions. Oh, already, gorgeous painting. Oh my goodness, with the view of the water immediately.
Space Mountain. Go ahead.
Look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, even a fancier refrigerator setup than the cabins. 2 coffee pots in the kitchen. Why am I stopping to review that though? Let's just go straight out to the money shot. Try to get out here on the patio.
Kind of mid-century modern.
They want us to keep patio doors closed for bugs. All right, here we are. Another hot tub here with our own view. Look at that, the fireworks. You see the castle? Let me zoom in. There's the castle. Amazing. There's the ferry, which of course will have the loud horn that people complain about. But you know what? I'm okay with that. It's just like a foghorn. We lived in a coastal town. I miss the foghorn. What do you think, dear?
Look at the castle. It's so perfect.
It's so perfect. All right, let's come in and show you the room. Love that green. Love the green tile backsplash. They opened cabinets, left them open to show us some of the items. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and close that back down. That's nice. Higher quality stove top with oven. Oh, I forgot to walk around. Do you see Diane in the hanging swing? Let's go back out. See that? She's enjoying her Dole Whip while swinging on the porch swing. Is this the life?
This is bucket list. Check.
There we go. Absolutely. I imagine that door is to the primary bedroom. We'll come back out and show you. Oh, this living room is gorgeous. Love that. Yeah, you probably heard Diane say earlier, sort of a mid-century modern Polynesian look to it. Ceiling fan. Incorporated some stitch because of Hawaii, obviously. That's a bed that pulls down. Oh, that's cool. I love these Murphy beds that they've been adding. Murphy beds make the spaces so much more convenient. They have a Blu-ray player. People still use Blu-ray? I'm joking. Of course they do, but less and less. Even that technology is going out. Another bed in here. Oh, with the electric parade, the water parade that comes out You can go back to some previous videos we've had when we've stayed at the Bay Lake Towers and we showed that. That's a fun experience. All right, let's come back down here with all the lights on and show you the entryway. I love that painting very much. Beautiful. I thought this was a 3-bedroom, but apparently it's a 2-bedroom, similar to almost the same floor plan as the Copper Creek cabins. Here's the queen size bed. That's cool with the surfboard sort of headboard. And of course, all the plugs and USBs. And another pull down bed under the television. Welcome home, Banks Party. With again, a window seat right there at the front deck window. And then going past the primary bedroom to show you back here into the guest bath complex. Here's the washer and dryer with all the soaps and amenities. And then the closet set up with vacuum utilities, safe, ironing board, and all the items that you need. The main toilet room with all the classic Hawaiian sort of looks to it. Sink, all the towels. Hello. And another sink in here with a shower room. And no hand nozzle. That's interesting. Can you hear the horn? I'm in the middle of the unit and I heard the horn. Again, some of the amenities that we had at the cabins as well, the higher end amenities, little extras. Love these line prints. All right, here is the primary bedroom. Let's turn on the bed lamps. Okay. Different light setup and plugs. I actually feel like these cabins are just a bit smaller than the cabins over at Copper Creek, but these are, I think, a couple years older, but similar, again, layout. Here's the commode room, not lit up. I don't think you care, do you? And there's the tub, this beautiful sea blue color tile in the vertical soldier style. It's beautiful. Bubble tub. Again, a television in the mirror. And they do not have the toothbrush kits in some of those. So not quite the same amenities as the other cabin, but that's okay. Hopefully you brought your own toothbrush. There's the beautiful shower, the stone, no bench, not, again, quite as nice or big as the other cabins. So a little more square footage in the other cabin, so they added a few more extras. But I'm not complaining. This is incredible, an incredible location. Well, there you have it. That's the room tour. There's no fireplace or some of that. We're not set in the woods. So in terms of the setting, this one, you know, its benefit is that it's with the Polynesian Resort and it's right across from Magic Kingdom and the unobstructed firework view. Okay, this is cool. There's a doorbell and it's programmed with music. Every time I press, a different song. This is amazing. There's so many. That's awesome. Just informed that that is not a hot tub. And now that I look at it, there are no jets. It's just a plunge pool. And when it's 90 degrees and humid and horrible, to have a little cool pool on your deck would be amazing. But today, it's 62 and blustery. It's actually kind of cold here in Florida. For Florida, obviously 62 is not cold where most people live, but here this is cold. I'm not so happy about seeing the danger of snakes and alligators on our deck. No, it's because we're right on the open waterway. So, amazing. Just amazing. Now, the cool thing about staying at the Polynesian or Bay Lake Towers is you're on the monorail loop, and we just come around here to get some gingerbread to take back to our resort. Oh, we love going here and getting some gingerbread. This year I got some stolen. Yummy, yummy. Looking forward to it. So this is one of the advantages of staying at one of the original resorts on Bay Lake. You get to see the water pageant every night. Come by for the Grand Floridian, the Polynesian, and the Contemporary Resorts and the campground. I think Wilderness Lodge gets to see it out on its water as well. So it's early morning here at the Polynesian Bungalow, and after spending the night here, just a few thoughts on this particular location. The fact that you could do the fireworks and the water pageant and all that was wonderful. I know for most of the year, the little cold pool or, whatever room temp, the little air temperature swimming pool is probably really nice. But in the fall and the winter, that being a hot tub would have been nice too. We miss that. This resort, or these rooms, these rooms are kind of dark. They're not lit real well. There's not good lighting. It's all very, very dim and warm, and it's attractive, but it's not very useful for some things. In the bedroom, in particular, you can't see at night to get into your luggage. It's just really dim everywhere. But, it's, again, design-wise, it's very attractive. And in this resort, they've got some smart light panels in the rooms. And they act as night lights, but in the bedroom at night, it's actually very bright. And if you don't have glasses on or contacts, if you have any visual issues, you get up in the middle of the night to go into the bathroom and you want to turn the light on, and it's one panel for all the different, the little toilet room, the general space, the shower, etc. But you can't see which is which to know how to turn on the little toilet room or whatever. So that, a little challenge is not a big deal, but, if you were here long enough, you'd probably figure it out. But for just the one night, you don't quite get it all. So, but it is a great location. Okay. We're going to move into a bit of a summary and a scoring on each one and see which one we liked the best. So stick around. All right. Weren't those cool? Those were some great places to stay.
So much fun.
And this is, before we start to rank them, and this is what the advantage of Disney Vacation Club is, because some of those rooms were $2,000 a night. We don't have that kind of cash.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, the Polynesian apparently is the most expensive room on Disney property.
Yeah, we couldn't do that
Not a
except
chance.
that we saved points.
Not a chance.
So
yeah.
we couldn't do it a whole week even with our points.
Yeah. The fact that we got in there one night
stays.
and we got to actually experience, and that was like, we've dreamed of doing that.
Yeah.
And so that was just so fantastic. And to be able to show our guests and have that special experience with them was really cool too.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and rank the rooms. I mean, they're all good. There isn't a bad room there.
Right.
Let's just start with that.
Yeah, right. I mean, absolutely feel spoiled.
All right, we started at Boulder Ridge.
Yeah.
A 1-bedroom. Boulder Ridge, we love. I personally love Wilderness Lodge. It's one of my favorite properties.
It's a gorgeous lobby.
Yeah.
And, you know, the amenities
They've
there.
got great food. The restaurants are amazing.
Grounds,
all
amazing.
Of it.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah. A little hard transportation-wise.
Yeah, because it's not on the monorail. It just has the bus as its option. It does have a water taxi.
Kind of a whole nother
But
thing.
that's
a lot more
as well.
time. Yeah.
It's
Beautiful.
fun. Yeah.
But yeah.
But if you've got your car with you, obviously that's easy. If you're going to stay there for a week and not use a car, then of all the resorts, it's got, of the ones we stayed at here, it's got the more challenging transportation.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a knock to it, but it is amazing.
To
It's got some, of all the resorts, it's got some of the better food.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And the beauty of the resort style. And as I said in the video, I love the Northwest. We're from California. I love the mountain culture.
Yeah.
So visually, that's
it reminds me of the Grand
jam.
Californian. In fact, it was the same architect that built the Grand Californian.
Yeah.
So there it is.
And it's a standard, the 1-bedroom, the Boulder Ridge, the standard DVC style room, all the amenities solidly built. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. I
Except
hope
for
you
the
would
one
check it out
bathroom.
and enjoy it. Except for that it's just got the one bathroom. But
that
that's
was
the
a bunch of girls.
standard. That's the standard thing for
If it was
one
just
bedroom.
the two of us, not a problem.
All the resorts with 1-bedroom have just the one bathroom with multiple locked sections, so you could share it, for different things. But that's a standard DVC design.
Yeah.
So moving into the 2 bedrooms, you obviously get more space. And the next night we went to the Riviera.
Yeah.
Which is one of our favorites.
At the Riviera, right off the bat, the view was the part that made it completely amazing.
Well, we upgraded for the preferred view.
We did, and it was totally worth it.
You should.
Because you're looking out on the gondola and the lake and the pools, and like at night you can even see fireworks far off in the distance from some of the different parks, and it's just okay. So there were multiple balconies to enjoy.
Yes.
All of that.
It was amazing.
And just sit out and just take it all in and
have
people look up at you and
French
say
espresso on the European continent.
You wish you were me sitting
it's
up
just
here.
A gorgeously designed resort with all the marble and
I love that it is kind of a boutique resort compared to some of them.
Yeah.
It's not as spread out and not as huge, and it's close to multiple transportation options.
It's got a Skyliner station right there. So it's Skyliner and bus. It's easy transportation, particularly if you're doing the Epcot resort.
But even I know that when I stayed there by myself, I took the Skyliner over to Epcot, popped into Epcot, popped out the other side, jumped on the monorail, and went to the Magic Kingdom.
You do have to have a hopper ticket or an annual pass to do that, and a reservation if you are an annual pass holder. So don't just expect, if you don't have those things, that strategy doesn't work. But that's a cool hack if you do have the appropriate tickets.
But utilize the different ways to get around. I mean, you can get over to the boardwalk restaurants, the Yacht and Beach Club, restaurants and sweet shops and
And as we said, which is why we went there early, is their pool is beautiful. We've stayed there before, as we've already indicated. Their food at that resort is top tier. Just amazing.
We're not
food.
even talking about
Not
the
their fancy
restaurants
restaurant.
at the top. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
They're quick service.
Yeah,
And their little coffee pastry shop, patisserie.
yeah.
It's
The
amazing.
gelato by
it's
the pool.
amazing
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
Their bar area right off the pool. It's an amazing facility.
Yeah.
And the points are reasonable for a deluxe resort. It's nice.
Definitely.
It's very, very nice.
Yeah.
One of our favorites. We would stay there for a week. We would make that that's one of our top go back to resorts. We love it. Absolutely love it. The next one was the one we own.
Yeah.
Saratoga Springs.
That
an
is
amazing property.
easy to stay at for a week.
We seem to get availability to that a lot more often, probably because we own it.
Yeah. And we know exactly where you like to stay, which rooms. Like
Congress
we could
Park.
totally,
not College Park.
we could totally
We
pick
love it.
out our favorite room.
Absolutely.
And ask for it
Yeah.
each time we stay.
It's an amazing property. It is the older style DVC that's really spread out with,
Yeah.
you know,
the
all
older the
lawns,
DVC it is,
more
the bigger they
condo.
are too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're now more compacted upright.
Yeah.
Is how they're building them now.
Yeah.
So it's an amazing property. Of all the ones, I hate to say it, even though it's the one we own, it's my least favorite.
Of all of these stays?
Of all of these stays and of a lot of
Even
other
with
options.
this accessibility to Disney Springs, because
I love
we
Disney
took
Springs.
full
Yeah.
advantage of that this
Yeah,
trip.
walking to Disney Springs every time we go, to be able to walk to Disney Springs when they have the drone show, that was a unique thing. That's
Yeah.
not a regular thing.
But the fact that
It's amazing.
that we had the tickets to the special party that night, that gave us all day. Like
to hang out at Disney Springs.
Yeah, we used the daytime to explore Disney Springs and have that experience.
Yeah.
And then we explored a park at night.
Yeah, but let me say why it rates on the lower end of these resorts. And I have a few other favorites as well that aren't in this video. But because it's so spread out, it takes a while to get everywhere. If you're using the buses...
Not a problem for me.
She's got the scooter, go super
I
fast.
love going around Saratoga at high speeds.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, they have beautiful trails.
The bus, if you're using the bus transportation, there's multiple bus stops. It takes a while. The food is perfectly fine, but the restaurants are not quite as.
No, but you can't count that because you have Disney Springs, and that's like everything
well, that's true,
is there.
But I'm talking about the resort restaurants, though. The quick service
you got
is
Disney
fine.
Springs. What do you care?
I know, but we're trying to rate the resorts from one to another. The proximity to Disney Springs, she's right. And you have unlimited food options there. But the actual resort food is not as good. It's not bad, but it's not as good as Riviera or Wilderness Lodge.
Okay.
Or Polynesian.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But you have Disney Springs.
Yes.
So,
but you have
anyway.
Disney Springs. It's an amazing resort. We go there all the time.
Next resort.
So the next resort is ding, 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 back at the Wilderness Lodge, Copper Creek Cabin.
Okay, so didn't you think it was so fun that we walked through the lobby and there was no Christmas decor?
Yeah.
And the next morning we came back through and like
and it wasn't
Santa
just
had
a
been
few
there.
things. It was like everything.
It was decked out.
It was amazing.
I mean, how did they do that?
Yeah.
And I didn't see any clues or hints.
Yeah.
And
nothing was still in progress except for just getting the pastries
like,
ready.
They didn't even have a box sitting in the corner like you do in your house, you know? Like it was
just done. It was amazing.
Oh my goodness.
And
I don't even know.
The cabin was over the top.
Okay, so what they didn't show in the video, or what you didn't show in the video, was that I got there way ahead of everyone else. I had left the park.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get over there, but also I was cold and so forth.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was a very cold.
It was a rainy, kind of schmucky day. So I headed over to, as soon as we got our room assignment, I headed over and I got in that jacuzzi and just sat there loving
on her
life.
private screen porch.
Yes.
We love screen porches.
And watching the water taxis go by and just being like, you wish you were me.
It was an amazing property.
Yeah.
So well appointed.
Yeah.
So solidly built.
Like every corner and nook,
everything
just
about it
was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing that I didn't also tell was that at each property, I was kind of rating the bathtub situation. So in the primary suite, what kind of bathtub it had, how nice the bathtub was, how big the bathtub was, you know, the whole 9 yards, you know, where the faucets were anyway, the bathtub, like I should do a video just in bathtub ratings. In fact, I'm thinking of doing a coffee table book, bathtubs of Walt Disney World.
And was this the best?
Coffee table? Yeah, this was pretty darn good.
Oh,
yeah.
It was certainly beautiful.
And it was
huge.
Just
walking in and
it was
seeing
like
that
kind of a lap
marble
pool
wall,
more than a
granite
bathtub.
wall was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the biggest bathroom. It was the biggest property
shower
we stayed at.
for sure. Yeah.
It was just amazing. It was the best shower in terms of the water pressure, the hand nozzle.
It felt like private.
Yeah, everything about this property.
Yeah.
It wasn't
like
the highest point.
This was
of
the
all
property
the places we
that
stayed.
I would like to stay for like Thanksgiving.
Wouldn't that be
and
great? Yeah.
just, you know, invite the whole fam.
Don't go to the parks. Just stay there.
Yeah.
Enjoy the beautiful cabin. The double-sided fireplace. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
There wasn't a thing about this space
I wanted extended
that we disliked. It was
stay
amazing.
in that
Yeah.
space.
And again, all the good food at Wilderness Lodge. The restaurants, they have one quick service restaurant, they have one fast service sit-down restaurant, and then they have two fine dining restaurants. It is
all of them premium.
All of them premium. And one of them is a character dining with
it's really pretty second to none. I mean, they just really
They get the kids and they get to do little marches around.
No, there's two of those. The Snow White one and the Wilderness Lodge.
Yeah, so this was a great one. We'll get to our last one now, which was
the Polynesian.
The bungalows.
The bungalows. We have
On
never
stilts over water.
stayed at the DVC Polynesian site at all.
We
haven't stayed in
non-DVC rooms.
Yeah, we haven't stayed in the hotel. We haven't stayed in the DVC. We haven't stayed in the bungalows. This was the first time at the Polynesian as a guest, which the one thing that made me sad was that it was kind of a chilly day and that like we didn't get to do the lava pool and some of those things, the plunge pool on the deck. It was just too cold.
Too cold.
So,
which is one of the downsides of it, in that
it
in
was
the
just
summer, that's
luck
amazing.
of the draw, because you just don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, in November, we've been there when it's 90 something degrees, and you know, you just don't know.
Yeah.
November.
We thought that I thought that the property, the bungalows, were amazing to stay out over water like you're at Bora Bora, to have the unobstructed views of the Magic Kingdom
Except for that whole
fireworks.
snakes and alligators sign did kind of creep me out a little bit.
Yeah, but we live in South Carolina. We're used to that.
Well,
But
it wasn't screened
amazing.
in either.
It wasn't screened in.
So that was like, okay, how would that work in the summertime in Florida?
That's why they want you to keep the patio doors closed all the time, because they don't want bugs to get into the room. So they have a sign there stating to close that door. It is amazing. One of the workers told us that the reason why Copper Creek was bigger and had more amenities is because every time they build a newer property, DVC properties compete against each other to try to outdo each other to draw you to them versus another.
That makes sense.
So Copper Creek is the newer one, and they pull out all the stops. Well, I'm imagining the next properties are going to be even better. Copper Creek was bigger than the bungalows. The bungalows, though, were amazing and well appointed, and you can't
on
beat
the
being
monorail.
on the lake. And it's on the monorail.
Yeah.
And the Polynesian food is amazing.
Yeah.
Trader
Okay.
Sam's,
Dole Whip.
Dole Whip.
Yeah.
The what's the banana bread
Bread pudding.
thing,
Yeah.
and the Ohana noodles. You
Yeah.
can't
It's
beat
all
the
right
food.
there.
If you like Polynesian Asian foods, you cannot beat the Polynesian Resort. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And
it was fun to just be able to pop over to the Grand Californian.
Yeah, because
and
it's on the
get
monorail.
the gingerbread.
Yeah,
you know,
and you could
whatever.
go over to the Contemporary as well.
Yeah.
You can go right into Magic Kingdom. You can get to the
There's even a walkway
station.
that you can walk, or me.
Yeah.
Scooter all the way around.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of fun too.
Yeah, and if you frankly are a runner and want to run along the lake and get lots of miles in and go around that loop, it's amazing what they've created around that lake. So there's water taxis, there's the ferry, there's monorail, there's buses. So it's at the highest level.
Transportation is just super easy. Yeah.
And it's at a super high level for food and luxury and amenities.
Okay.
So
but let's just do an overall though.
It's also the highest points.
Apparently it's the most expensive.
Yeah.
Of the 5.
Yes.
Which one would you place at your lowest and your highest?
Well, I've already said my lowest, and again,
sadly, we own it.
but see, we own it, which gets us into all the others. So that's the game with DVC.
Yeah,
you buy at a property that you could afford, that is fine. And then you have fun at all the others.
Yeah.
You can get into
We
any of them.
experienced so many other resorts before we ever stayed at Saratoga.
Yeah.
And then we just recently have stayed
recently
at Saratoga
been staying
quite a
at it
bit.
more.
And they have,
But put in context, when I say our lowest, it's not bad.
No.
It's I mean,
I love it. It's
a beautiful place. I'd be
because
happy
of
to stay
Disney
there
Springs.
anytime. Absolutely.
Yeah.
My personal favorite was the Wilderness Lodge Copper Creek cabins. I would stay there. If I could afford to stay there with our points, I would stay there every single time, weeks at a time.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely. But we can't afford that all the time. So then the one of the 5 that I would stay at, hands down, anytime in our affordable range is Riviera.
Yeah.
I'd have no problem staying there. That would be my preferred all the time.
Okay, so this
How
is
about
why
you?
we're married, because I'm exactly the same.
Even though the bungalows were
I
a room over water.
I always wanted to experience them.
Yeah.
And I have, and now I know it was great that we did the 5 days, 5 stays, because we compared them back to back.
Yeah.
And
if I could afford it with all the points,
Cabins won.
Yeah, I would stay at the Copper Creek over the bungalows any day.
Yeah. Me
now
too.
that I've done both, but I'm
Me
glad
too.
I've done the bungalows.
But I want to stay. I want to stay there multiple days.
Yeah.
And just settle in and have groceries.
Buy groceries there. Use that cool pull-out pantry to store all my boxes of cereal.
Use the big table and have family around and have friends over and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and share it with a lot of people, because
stay there long enough to put up a Christmas tree.
That's right. That would be so fantastic.
Wouldn't that be great?
Can you imagine calling? When they're putting up all the other Christmas decorations?
Just put one in our room too.
If they put it in our living room while we're sleeping, that would be great. Okay.
Maybe creepy, but great.
But you'd wake up and Santa had been there.
Waffles wants to get in the video. Come on, Waffles.
Waffles is like, why didn't I get to go? Yes. Why didn't I get to come to 5 days, 5 stays?
Yeah. So, hey, thank you for watching. I hope that gave you some insight into the rooms and what could be done, how much you could afford with your points. Maybe add-on points because you're like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah.
But
you can rent points, you can do different things. And that's part of the problem why we can't get into the different rentals or into the different...
because other people are getting them.
They're getting them. So.
It should be... Yeah. So, thank you for watching. Hope you liked and subscribed and stuck it all the way through. We're so glad that you were with us. And you know what? Be good to others. Bye-bye. You're so fun, you Waffles.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my. Okay, that works.